It began with a gaze that lingered, charged with an intensity that crossed boundaries, stirring feelings that should never have been awakened. Hey everyone, I'm Marin Delaney, and I've just stepped into my 21st year. Since childhood, I have shared my life with my dad, navigating the world as an orphan. My mother departed, leaving behind a void filled only by the bond between my father and me. As we leaned on each other in our shared solitude, my childhood was a tapestry woven with affection and unwavering devotion from my father. My father's name is Silas Delaney. He embraced the duality of parenthood, striving to mend the void created by my mother's departure. Life flowed effortlessly until that one pivotal moment shattered the calm, igniting a tempest of longing and unspoken yearnings. The journey began as I stepped into adulthood at 18. Embarking on this new chapter at university, I felt a profound shift within me, awakening to my true self and daring to explore the depths of my passions. I can still feel the rush of confusion that enveloped me as I left behind the warmth of my beloved home, breaking free from my father's comforting hold to face a world filled with daunting uncertainties. I was merely a girl in those days, oblivious to the intricate dance of passion and connection that awaited me. My soul overflowed with an intoxicating yearning and an unquenchable thirst for the unknown. Thrilled to explore the depths of what university life holds, embracing every hidden thrill and secret longing that awaits. In those early moments, every sensation was alive with an intoxicating rush. In the midst of the vibrant energy of the lecture hall and the intimate whispers of the dorm, I found myself entwined with countless souls, each exchange a spark igniting a deep yearning for connection. As we wove together unforgettable tales and cherished moments, there were times when the ache for home consumed me, a longing that felt both exhilarating and forbidden. Every time my father crossed my mind, an intense longing surged within me, impossible to ignore, his presence enveloping me with tenderness, revealing the hidden depths of my mother's tales on serene, moonlit nights. His gaze, filled with a haunting blend of longing and tenderness, lingered in my thoughts. Everything was progressing smoothly until that pivotal day arrived. A day etched in memory, filled with longing and unspoken yearnings. That moment unraveled a hidden depth within me, reshaping my entire perception of what I thought I knew. It was a defining moment in my journey, challenging my convictions in ways I had never imagined. I had cast aside my naivety, bidding farewell to the girl who once embraced only happiness and the uncomplicated. That day, I embarked on a profound journey, confronting intricate feelings and unforeseen circumstances with unwavering courage. I found kindred spirits embarking on their own journeys at university, just as I was, yet they remained distant from my reach. They were something beyond the ordinary, a reflection of a longing that stirred deep within me. They were intimately familiar with the bar scene, immersing themselves in exhilarating gatherings. Ultimately, they grasped the complexities of attraction between young hearts. In that cramped dorm room, we found ourselves entwined in a world of unspoken longing. In an intimate corner, laughter reverberates and tales weave together in a captivating dance. At first, I felt lost, enveloped in a shroud of shyness and hesitation within their realm. Yet, as the days slipped away, I felt an irresistible draw towards those late-night escapades. Our room thrummed with an intensity that felt both exhilarating and dangerous. My friends adorned themselves with makeup, selecting breathtaking dresses that captivate the heart. The pulsating rhythm surged from their devices, filling the air with an intoxicating energy. Their eyes shimmered with a tantalizing allure, awakening a deep yearning within me. Gradually but undeniably, I was captivated. The allure of vibrant gatherings and new escapades stirred a longing within me, igniting a sense of urgency to be part of it all. At first, I ventured in, yearning for an experience that would awaken something deep within me. My initial venture into the bar scene with them. The thrill of exhilaration and uncertainty washed over me as I entered a space alive with pulsating lights. Echoes of music intertwined with bursts of joyous laughter. I lingered at their side, savoring the intoxicating cocktail my friend had crafted just for me. A whisper of longing lingers on my lips. Those nights soon transformed into a haunting routine. Beginning as a mere spectator, I plunged into the intoxicating atmosphere, clutching hands with companions, swaying passionately and erupting into joyous laughter. At first, I learned to savor the essence they offered. They were merely delicate vessels, holding whispers of longing and unspoken dreams. Next, it intensified to draining the entire glass in a moment of reckless abandon. Late nights brimming with laughter and unsteady steps as we made our way back to the dormitory. Hearts racing with a thrill that felt both exhilarating and forbidden. Whispers filled with laughter, echoing the thrill of our recent escapades. The exhilarating thrill of defiance awakened a deep and passionate vitality within my soul. I've transformed from that innocent girl I once was since entering university. I ventured into a realm I never thought I would dare to explore. Amidst the vibrant chaos of the gatherings, I stumbled upon a profound connection that stirred my very soul. A once elusive notion now awakens with fervor. At a classmate's birthday celebration one day, I encountered a captivating new friend. His smile and eyes ignited a rush within me, stirring feelings I had long buried. I experienced the intoxicating rush of longing. In the stillness of the night, we poured our hearts into lengthy messages, sharing intimate stories and the hopes that lingered for the future. Love surged forth, uninvited and intoxicating, a moment so enchanting, it left me utterly speechless. The first year of university swept me away in a tempest of vivid, unending moments. My journey has transformed me in ways I never anticipated since my arrival. A timid girl lost in her books, yearning for a world beyond her simple aspirations, I transformed into a person who welcomed boundless joy, experienced the sharp sting of wine's bitterness. The melody stirs a deep longing within me, awakening feelings I thought were lost. As the first year drew to a close, we found ourselves drifting apart. Each of us holds fragments of our past, echoes of longing and unfulfilled dreams, woven into the fabric of our being. As our roommates left, an intoxicating silence enveloped the dorm, thick with unspoken possibilities. As the world embraces the warmth of summer, hearts are drawn back to familiar places, igniting a longing for the moments that make us feel alive. The peculiar void that lingers in the silence when joy is nowhere to be found. Whispers of the night beckon, promising secrets and uncharted passions. In the shadows, tales unfolded, revealing the depths of my entanglement with that way of life. The moment I stepped back into my home, everything began to unfold. As I crossed the threshold, a rush of feelings enveloped me, igniting a spark of something long buried within. I caught a glimpse of my father, utterly absorbed in the flickering screen before him. His eyes were fixed on the screen, oblivious to my return. As I stood there, caught in the intensity of that moment, I devised a cunning scheme to stealthily approach him, ready to unleash a thrilling jolt of surprise. I moved ahead, each step deliberate, wrapped in a shroud of silence. As I crept closer, my hand poised to touch my father's shoulder for a playful fright. He suddenly whirled around, catching me off guard. With a fierce grip, he pulled me close, enveloping me in his embrace. "Your silence spoke volumes as you came back." His voice enveloped me in a tender embrace. We both burst into a fit of laughter, a moment of joy that felt both exhilarating and dangerously alive. Exhilaration and astonishment pulsed through the air. As I caught his gaze, a wave of intrigue washed over me, wondering how he could feel my presence even before I spoke. Dad pointed towards the mirror beside the TV, a silent invitation to reflect on what lies beneath the surface. I turned swiftly, my heart racing as I uncovered the source of my turmoil. The reflection revealed my every intention, betraying the secret I had held close from the start. I burst into laughter, unable to contain the joy that surged within me. I'm filled with a mix of shame and delight at this unexpected discovery. Dad laughed softly, sharing in the moment. His eyes glimmered with a familiar warmth, igniting a longing deep within me. After a whirlwind of laughter and playful banter, I suddenly leapt to my feet, telling Dad I needed to fetch my suitcase and retreat to my room. He nodded, a knowing smile playing on his lips, as if sharing a secret that lingered just beneath the surface. I hurried to the luggage area, enveloped by the familiar warmth and serenity of home, a place brimming with memories and the deep affection Dad held for me. The afternoon air thrummed with an electric tension, ignited by Dad's vibrant spirit. That night, my father and I immersed ourselves in dinner, enveloped by the tranquil atmosphere of the house. I began to unveil the memories. The days at school this past year slipped away in a blur. Each moment tinged with a longing that stirred deep within. Our laughter intertwined. A fleeting moment that ignited something deeper within us. Exchanged laughter-filled stories. At times, he'd offer a fleeting smile. His eyes filled with a warmth that stirred something deep within me. In this moment, a profound realization has washed over me. My dad has become quite striking in his appearance lately. He stands on the brink of 50. His body retains the allure of youth. A tantalizing reminder of what once was. He finds solace in the rhythm of his workouts, where each movement awakens a deep-seated passion within him, fueling his strength and igniting a fire that he cannot ignore. He wore nothing but a tank top, revealing the strength of his sculpted physique. In that moment, I beheld his captivating allure and undeniable power, and it stirred something deep within me. At this moment, our gazes intertwined, igniting a spark that felt both thrilling and dangerous. My gaze is captivated. In an instant, my mind became a whirlwind of tumultuous emotions. Suddenly, my father's powerful voice shattered the silence, pulling me back from the depths of my reverie. What stirs within your heart? I was overwhelmed, offered a fleeting smile, tinged with unspoken longing. I turned away, overwhelmed by the weight of my thoughts. Unfavorable. I feel an emptiness within me. Father and son shared knowing glances, their eyes glimmering with a secret thrill. Father remarked, "You've just dedicated a year to your studies. Your change is truly remarkable." I nodded, a smile playing on my lips as I replied, "You've grown so much, Father." That night, as I lay in bed, the image of my father's strong physique surged through my thoughts. It's stirring a whirlwind of confusion within me. It's astonishing how deeply my father's presence lingers in my mind, evoking emotions I never anticipated. The vision lingered in my mind, haunting me even in the darkness behind my closed eyelids. Tomorrow beckons. The oppressive heat of noon wrapped around me like a heavy shroud, igniting a longing that stirred deep within my soul. As I sat in the living room, a shiver ran down my spine, and warmth dripped slowly down my back. No matter how fervently I waved my hand fan, it was all in vain. Every whisper of the breeze was consumed by the searing warmth. Rob, the man who captivated my attention with every fleeting glance as he immersed himself in his work, departed early to attend to matters and returned by midday. The weight of longing lingered heavily. Every pore of my being is alive, yearning to burst into flames. I can no longer bear this weight within me. I entered the bathroom, a space filled with secrets and unspoken yearnings. The cool water caressed my skin, awakening sensations long buried and igniting a longing I thought I had forgotten. Each drop of water washes over me, soothing the fiery frustrations that linger within. Embracing the depths of my feelings, I found myself enveloped in a blissful sensation, so much so that the world around me began to fade away. Remember to ensure the bathroom door is securely closed. Refreshing droplets flowed over my skin, awakening sensations long forgotten. Each gentle wave caressed my skin, soothing the burning longing deep within my soul. I closed my eyes, surrendering to the depths of my longing. As I surrendered to the moment, the air thrummed with the sound of flowing water and the cadence of my breaths, enveloping me in a cocoon of longing and tranquility. I remembered the fleeting instances when I stole secret looks at Silas Delaney from behind the curtain, watching him immerse himself in his work, each movement deliberate, his gaze unwavering. Ever since he began university, a profound change stirred within me. My admiration for him swiftly transformed into an intense, unnameable feeling that stirred something deep within me. A peculiar wave of emotion enveloped me suddenly, stirring me from my slumber. An overwhelming awareness of being watched intently. As I turned my head, time seemed to stand still, my gaze intertwining with Silas Delaney's in a moment charged with unspoken longing. His back pressed against the door, his gaze piercing through the narrow crack of the half-open door. Holding mine captive, his gaze remained fixed, his expression a tapestry of uncharted feelings, a mixture of astonishment and a longing that defied words. My heart pounded wildly within me. My legs felt rigid, as if bound by an invisible force. Unable to move, my breath became erratic. The atmosphere was thick with unspoken longing. The soft murmur of flowing water resonated in the air. Each moment stretched endlessly, heavy with unspoken longing. In that fleeting instant, in that moment, we understood the weight of our choices, the thrill of what we had ventured into, and the unspoken tension that lingered between us. My words broke through the stillness, echoing with unspoken longing. My voice trembles with unspoken longing. Father, it's so good to see you again. Silas Delaney's heart raced, caught off guard by the unexpected moment that stirred something deep within him. As if he had suddenly awakened from a deep slumber, reality crashing in with an intensity that stirred something long buried within him. His eyes shimmered with a tumult of emotions, caught between longing and uncertainty. His eyes fluttered rapidly, and with a passionate intensity, searching the space, yearning for a purpose to exist within it. He clutched his bag with a fervor that spoke of unspoken longings. The strap trembled, echoing the rhythm of his touch. Oh no, I'm sorry. I never considered. His voice trembled with a raw, unrestrained longing. He turned away, a storm of feelings swirling within him. Yet, he couldn't hide the warmth blooming across his cheeks. We lingered in that moment, suspended in time, despite the suffocating closeness that surrounded us. Water whispered softly. A light-hearted jest dances through the atmosphere. We stood at the edge of something we knew we shouldn't touch. I clenched my hold. Each drop of water falls, sending a tantalizing thrill through the atmosphere. As I grappled with the tempest of feelings inside me, a soft breeze caressed my skin, slipping through the slightly ajar window. It sends a thrill through me, leaving me breathless and yearning. This sensation was profoundly overwhelming and unbearable to confront. His gaze lingered on me once more. In that moment, our gazes intertwined, igniting a spark that felt both exhilarating and forbidden. A whispered revelation shared in the shadows. With a rush of fervor, she whirled and hurried back to the living room, her heart racing with a mix of longing and exhilaration. Silence wrapped around the space, thick and heavy, as unspoken feelings lingered in the air. Still, my heart raced on. Whispers of longing intertwined with a tempest of emotions. In time, I emerged from the bathroom, the towel clinging to me like a secret. A barrier between the world and the yearning that stirred within. Water sparkles on my moist skin, awakening sensations long buried and igniting a yearning that feels both thrilling and dangerous. The hazy vapor in the air danced and slipped away, carrying with it unspoken yearnings. Melting into the sultry embrace of that heated afternoon, I entered the living room, my heart racing with unspoken longing. My heart quickened at the sight of him. Silas Delaney lingered in that moment, a tempest of feelings swirling within him. His shirt clung to his form, revealing every contour with an alluring intimacy, heat cascading down my skin. In that fleeting moment, our gazes intertwined, igniting a spark that felt both exhilarating and forbidden. Crimson and quickly evaded, it seemed impossible for them to gaze directly at me. I have cast aside my naivety. A thrilling rush of daring coursed through my veins. A smile crept across my face. Moving closer to him, heart racing with unspoken longing. Each movement pulsates with an intense yearning. Settling in next to him, heart racing with unspoken longing. His breath brushed against my cheek, igniting a spark of longing within me. The space that separates us feels like a mere whisper away. Did you feel the weight of that moment just now? I breathed softly. A subtle smile dances on my lips. This is merely a fleeting story. Silas Delaney felt a rush of tension coursing through him. His brown eyes glimmered with a secret intensity in the warm glow of the living room light. Passionate crimson, his expression twisted with longing. Shy and awkward, he faltered, wrestling with the elusive expression of my deepest feelings. Beloved figure, nope, he whispered softly, his voice laced with longing. His hands clutched the fabric of his shirt, a silent struggle unfolding within him, concealing the growing intensity. Our gazes intertwined again, igniting a spark that felt both thrilling and perilous. I observed the turmoil as it revealed itself. The tumultuous battle between reason and the heart's deepest longings. Don't evade me, I breathed softly. My eyes were drawn to his. A connection that seemed to stretch on forever. The distance that separated us seemed suspended, as if the world around us had come to a standstill. His breath caught in his throat. His parched lips slowly opened, revealing a longing that had been buried deep within. Prepared to share my thoughts. Then came to a standstill. The boundary of morality was blurring quickly for the two of us. Silas Delaney took a deep breath, his heart racing with unspoken longing. His hands quivered gently on my shoulders. He uttered with a heavy heart, "This isn't going to work." His voice carried a haunting softness, more for his own longing than for my heart. I forged ahead regardless. Strange. A wave of intensity enveloped me. His gaze flickered toward me, brimming with a mix of longing and hesitation. No unmistakable indication of denial was apparent. The pull was too strong to ignore. I lifted my hands, reaching out to Silas Delaney's face, a silent plea hanging in the air between us. I pulled him close, feeling the intensity of the moment surge between us, pressing my lips against Silas Delaney's trembling ones, a rush of longing igniting within me. The unexpected revelation left him paralyzed, caught in a moment of intense longing. Yet, just for an instant, in an instant, his lips whispered secrets long buried, igniting a spark that had been dormant for far too long. Soft yet passionate, our breaths mingled in a delicate dance. The unseen connection that once tethered our souls has faded away. Silas Delaney surged forward, driven by an intense longing that ignited his very soul. He drew me close, enveloping me in an embrace that felt both thrilling and dangerous. He enveloped me in his arms, igniting a spark that felt both thrilling and dangerous. And I sensed the rhythm of his heartbeat thrumming against my skin. The world beyond faded away. Only we exist in this moment, wrapped in the intoxicating rush of our shared secret. Nope. Each heartbeat resonated deeply within me, a reminder of the intensity of my longing. Each surge of warmth enveloped me as Silas Delaney's fingers tangled in my damp hair. "I can't believe I let myself go there." He breathed his words softly again, yet his voice was swallowed by the tide of longing. No response, lost in the depths of his gaze, where the shimmer of yielding danced like a secret longing. In the fleeting seconds that followed, we found ourselves lost in a profound longing. Deep in that embrace, from that moment on, every shred of doubt and reason dissolved into nothingness. All barriers that once separated us dissolved into nothingness. We plunged into one another, surrendering to the moment without hesitation. The outside world melted into oblivion. In the days that lie ahead, our home became a refuge of hidden longings, embracing the thrill of uncharted emotions. Every time he entered the space, his intense stare ignited a rush within me. Each breath came in rapid succession, filled with a longing that stirred something deep within me. Each bold action he took, it was as if he sought to carve his essence into the depths of my soul. At first, a lingering nervousness and the haunting fear of discovery still enveloped me. Gradually, with each passing moment, yearning erased every worry. We flourished in the depths of untamed longing. Each encounter became an opportunity to explore the depths of our complex feelings. He possessed an uncanny ability to sweep me away from reality, elevating me to an intoxicating peak of ecstasy that feels utterly unprecedented. The house ignited with a radiant glow, a place transformed, pulsing with unspoken longings, yet a place of profound intensity, passionate encounters that awaken hidden feelings within us. Time slipped away. Every afternoon, sunlight poured through the window, casting a warm glow that stirred something deep within. My heart raced as I anticipated his return. Each step he took stirred a longing deep within my soul. A thrilling rush surged within me, igniting a rush of feelings within me. Our connection transcended the shadows we found ourselves in, awakening to the warmth of shared moments. Our gazes intertwined with a fervent longing. I was utterly captivated, lost in a whirlwind from which there was no escape. We continued down that path, lost in the intensity of our connection, holding on to one another, savoring every fleeting second until the day I walked across that stage. Moments lingered in a breathless hush. Only we exist in this moment, unveiling the passionate truths hidden within those walls. At this moment, I find it hard to believe I can go back to the way things once were. The existence I once embraced isn't perceived as serene. Completely entranced by the allure of this forbidden connection, I found myself a spirit lost in a tempest of longing and reminiscence. Adrift in a sea of longing. What has unraveled? In the depths of my thoughts, I find myself wandering through the shadows of longing and unspoken yearnings. Will I ever reclaim the purity and ease of those moments long gone? Will the echoes of those moments forever linger in my heart? Allow yourself to explore the depths of your heart. Remain vigilant and guard against the alluring whispers that may unexpectedly weave their way into your existence. In fleeting instances, the heart can awaken to unexpected pleasures, igniting a thrill that dances on the edge of what is deemed acceptable. Yet, the price may be your tranquility in the path ahead. When you find yourself at a pivotal moment where logic clashes with your deepest feelings, reflect on the true cost of abandoning the fundamental beliefs that define you. Embrace the depth of your feelings and navigate your choices with care. For the heart knows the weight of longing in the shadows of what could have been. Do not allow transient passions to overshadow your enduring aspirations. Intense emotions can swiftly obscure our perception of what lies ahead. In the depths of connection, where vulnerability intertwines with longing, the essence of trust emerges as the heartbeat of enduring bonds. Devotion, authenticity. Each decision unfolds a consequence, revealing the depths of our hidden longings. The relentless ache of a troubled heart is the hardest to heal. Reflect on the souls intertwined with yours, the ones who uplift you, and the essence of your being. Do not trade your tranquility for a momentary yearning. Feelings can be breathtaking, yet they have the power to lead you astray if not carefully navigated. Embrace your instincts and let your heart guide you in every decision you face.